Делориан. Вау. Это прямо реально детство, да? Это же реально, это та машина, которая снималась.
Ну или, по крайней мере, точная копия. Но, скорее всего, та же.
Вон, видишь, Делориан. Что там написано у них? А вот это там, Калифорния. Класс. Где?
Universal Benefits and Universal Studios Hollywood.
Иллюминации. А ты где эту... Скачал же карту, где ходить или что там?
Ну, вот этот кайфовый. Waterwall.
Пойдем?
Охуенный аттракцион. Пойдем
Да?
на него. Вот прямо ты охуеешь вообще. Вот он самый лучший.
Да? А мокрый будешь, наверное.
Ну, можно, но не больше. Что, сфотать тебя? Вот видишь,
Да
следующий
не,
будет это 12-15 через 25 минут. Шоу-тайм.
А-а-а.
Не надо ждать. Их всего 3. Он говорит,
Pleasure to meet you all now. I have been appointed to make sure things run smoothly around here. So first order of business. You may have noticed some of our seats are this lovely shade of green. We have done that to notify you that if you find yourself on said green seat, water will find you. And anything about water that you may or may not know. a force of nature. So there's no way to tell how wet you will or will not get by sitting on these green seats right here. It is a game of fate that you have agreed to play, and it could be a little bit. Something like this. This is easy. Anybody can handle that. Or it could be a lot of it. Something like that. Use this information to make good life choices. Are there any questions about the green seats and the water? Fast learners, I like that. Now, I am not out here alone. Helping me out is my crew. Let's all take a gander to your right and you will see Kyle. Everyone say hi, Kyle. Hi. Kyle's my #1 guy right there. I would trust Kyle with my life. Feel free to do the same. He's a super dude. #1 guy, that Kyle. Take a look to the other side. We got Yayo. Everyone say hi, Yayo. Come on, give Yayo some love. Yes. Very sensitive, so thank you. You made his day. And speaking of you, you are going to be my lookouts today. It's okay. I see the fear in your eyes. You're like a job I just got here. Very easy. Your very easy job as my lookouts. You're looking out for smokers. Smokers are the leading cause of death in these here waters. Bad guys. Evildoers. Pirates. Given a chance, they would love to destroy all that we have worked so hard to build. So, smokes are bad, okay? All right, that's fine. Clearly, y'all need a little motivation. I get it. That's We'll try that again. Smokes are bad, okay? Yeah. Excellent. Kyle, what about your people? Let me show you how it's done. Let's show it! What are you doing? How is that the thing? No, that! They go woo! That's your lookouts, bud. That was pitiful. That was really sad. Look, why don't we work together, okay? A little teamwork. Everyone all together, count of 3. 1, 2, 3! Very nice. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now remember, we are depending on you, so stay vigilant. Are we on board? Yeah! Are we on board? Yeah! All right, let's get back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of Waterworld. This show contains many pyrotechnic effects. For your safety and the safety of the performers, we ask your cooperation in remaining seated during the entire performance, keeping all aisleways clear. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called Waterworld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find dry land first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned until now.
Red, what do you got?
It's a woman! It looks like... It's Helen!
Return signal! Clear the gates! Hold! Woo!
Close the gates! Matt, look out!
Helen!
Sage, come help me!
Bring it in! It's so good to see you alive. You're a dirt.
No.
How did you come by it?
We've been to dry land.
Dry land? Is it myth?
No. No, it's not a myth. We've been there. It's our salvation! We can all start new lives on dry land, but we have to hurry. The deacon and his smokers are after me.
Smokers in the distance! Battle stations! Helen, I need you on the tower. Back the alarm! Don't tell me like that again. Have a steam fight! Anyone have eyes on the steam fight? Coming from the south! Get down!
Right in the wall!
Get to the cave! Cover it! Go, guard! You got it, guard! Stop it! I love you too. Oh! Oh no! Who's got it? Hold that thing up nice and high. Hold it up. Hold it up. Don't move. You're shot. No. Give it. We might actually need these people. Bag this. Thank you. Brothers and sisters! You hear that? We are now your brothers and sisters! Am I right? Yeah! Shut him up, Ricky. You will never shut us up! Shut up. Where was I? That's right. Desolate children, you poor lost souls on this floating piece of sheet metal. The provider has spoken, and he tells me personally that somebody here knows the way to dry land. Yes, my clock, dry land. We are going to pave it and drive it. Tax
acid and tied it. Sweet Joe above, we're gonna use it, cruise it, fill it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You'll never find dry land, Deacon. I won't let you. And neither will the Mariner.
Whoa, whoa. The Mariner. Chuck! Shut that gate. You talking about your boyfriend? Your half man, half fish boyfriend, the guy that poked out my eye?
Yeah! Is that what you're talking about, huh?
Bring me the girl. Right over here, please. Hi. May I offer you a smoke? Don't do that. Don't. Oh, you like games, don't you? Yeah, you do. All right, let's play. Sure, why not? Keep an eye on her. Guys, what have you got up there?
We got an atoller! And he's got dirt!
You guys got dirt. Well, I need to know the way to dry land. So, the game is called The First One That Talks Lives.
Leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Well, that makes you the winner.
Helen! Don't tell him anything!
Ha! This guy is the loser. Drop it.
No.
Oh, no! I thought you liked games. Listen to me. You're gonna tell me where dry land is, or you're next.
Jet ski are approaching at high speed!
Why don't you just shoot him, Chuck?
He's gone!
He's gone. What does that mean?
He's gone under the water!
No. It's him! The Mariner's under the water. I need gunfire right now.
It's the music!
Helen! Hey! Did I say my name? Hard to know. Oh, I hate that guy. Get that girl for me. Go, go, go! Where the hell you gone, Vicky? Right on the man's way in here. I can see when I've got one lousy guy. Right there. Burn it. I'd like you to take this guy's head and rip it off of his body. Wow. He's got guns, he's got water, he's kicking our butts. That was hard to watch.
Well, yeah, you got one eye.
Get over here and find out what's wrong with this thing. She's getting away.
Are you all right?
I am now.
I'm all right also. What are you doing with a fish boy, Helen? He's not your kind. This guy doesn't have a kind. Let's fillet the flounder. Well, check it out. We got a hunter. Girl, we need a girl. Come on, move your move.
Yeah!
Are you kidding me? Find me another weapon, will you? You're genuinely starting to annoy me. You're not gonna ruin my plans for dry land, you gill-necked, mutated freak. That's all you are, is a freak. Give me a weapon, Chuck. Weapon! seaplane back in here. Have them blast everything to Kingdom Come. I'll take care of the freak. Shut up! I'm working. Duck ready? I need something bigger. Well. Ask and you shall receive. Hey, fish boy. Look what I found. Big Bertha. Well, I sliced it, didn't I? It's been a minute. Will you do me a favor and stand in one spot? You're gonna use Chuck as a shield. I hate Chuck.
No, Mariner!
Yes! Okay, thank you. Golly gee, a single tear rolls down my cheek. Get up. Somebody signal my seaplane. Somebody. Well, how do you like that? I think all of my men are dead. Good. Now, your boyfriend is dead too. On the ladder. Please. I've got a brand new vision. Pilgrimage for two to dry land. That's right, that'll be me and you, Helen. Just think of it, the two of us savoring the sweet flavor of dry land. No! Look, why don't you just show me the way? Better go past, we got a plane to catch. Well, come on, fish boy. Let's go. Woo! 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 Let us decide to fate a new world. Does it belong to man or fish? Oh, no, you won't. No, you're not going anywhere. Now with a hole in your photo. Nevertheless, I've got your woman, I killed your friends, so who's gonna stop me now? You? I don't think so, because you don't have a leg to stand on. No! Yes! I, Deacon of Waterworld, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Thailand is my destiny.
Hi, Deacon!
Hey, what?
the arena as soon as possible. If you would like to meet the Waterworld cast, you'll find them by the main entrance as you exit the left side of the arena. Thank you.
You mean the Shrek and Donkey Show?
Watch where you're going. We're going to hit those rocks.
Wait a minute, you're the 11th? So it's not either of your birthdays. Oh, okay. Falsifying a birthday month. All right, so it's birthday month, as we see. All right. What's your names, girls? Josie and what? Lisha? Josie and Lisha? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josie and Liza.
Hogwarts. Please respect the spell limits. Конечно. А, вообще, да? Они просто декорации, да? Как сказать? О. Не, я имею в виду, что они здесь могли снимать это все. И здесь же выставляют. Ну, как бы, наверное, оно так и есть, это более логично. Ну-ка, покажи стакан. Зардинг.
Аттракцион. Охуеешь оттуда, блядь, этого аттракциона, блядь. Тоже башка будет кружиться.
Хогвартс. Хозмит. А, здесь тоже пиво продают. Тоже пиво продают.
Да. Баттербиер. Вот здесь будет поступление. Я не знаю про доступ. Надо сейчас понять.
Бля, вот они построили-то, а, вообще охереть.
Видел, да, вот эти колонны летающие кабаны, блядь?
Вау, это вообще реально как в сказку попало.
Давай вот тут сфотаемся.
Давай. Из бронзы, что ли, сделано еще? Здорово.
Раньше бы так убили, Сейчас она живет такая.
I'd really rather see it myself.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
Да, сейчас орать начнут. Ну. Здесь быстро. А, это уже на финише, да? Классно, да, вот эти дуют, а? Прохладнее делают.
Еще они освежители еще.
Но с водой, ну.
Пойдем сюда. Вот, студия тур, давай. Надо передохнуть немножко.
Там что, театр, что ли, или что?
Это, короче, это...
20 минут ждать написано.
Тур.
4:15.
Не, до него он катает самый последний 4:15.
А, ну да.
Будут каждые 20 минут.
Жди.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. The rest of your day will last until about 6 p.m. here until we begin.
Вау, тут народу капец.
The theme park measures us into the real working movie studio of Universal Studios Hollywood, but not without one last glimpse into the future.
Вот она, да,
On the left-hand side, they're laying down the final pieces for our Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster. Cannot wait. Opens this summer. It's going to be the fastest roller coaster at any Universal theme park around the world, right? But yes, glimpse to the future of it, right? In fact, How the Grinch Stole Christmas was one of the largest productions ever undertaken here on the Universal backlot, utilizing 11 sound stages for that production. But some of the doors on the sound stages are open as we drive along here. The doors, they're huge, right? Those are called elephant doors. Back when we used to make more jungle movies here on the backlot, we had us with my favorite brand of beer, right? Wicked good stuff. And he's actually standing in front of our production bungalow center. Before shows like Ted or movies like Oppenheimer who get to filming, they first got to write their skid on the Broadway stage. He also brought you Wicked in a 2-part film adaptation recently.
Why, Dorothy? Why, Dodo? It's just that one road the whole time.
What a touching display.
Shiz.
I scare you?
I'm a public figure now. People expect me to
Lie?
be encouraging.
Are you crazy?
And Wicked, another fantastical example of, extraordinary sets brought to life both on location and real-world spots, and as well as sets built inside of some grand sound stages, like the ones up ahead on your left-hand side. We got soundstage 25 and 26. More recently, they've been filming a brand new TV show there. 2 seasons of it already on Netflix and our Peacock streaming service. Coming back for season 3. Of course, I'm talking about St. Denis Medical.
Welcome to St. Denis Medical Center.
Dennis, Regional Medical.
I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up.
Now up on your screens you're seeing that hospital set, right? That's actually built inside of Soundstage 26. The door's open right there on the left-hand side. You walk through there, yeah, you would find that hospital set. They're currently on break again in between season 2 and 3, but they're coming back to film more. So catch up. Again, it's on Netflix right now and our Peacock streaming service. But get this, St. Denis Medical, it takes place in the Pacific Northwest in Portland, Oregon, right? But anytime the cast and crew needs to film a scene that takes place outdoors, right? Instead of flying the cast and crew up to the real-world location, what they do is they exit out of the soundstage on your left-hand side. And in fact, the brownstone homes on your left-hand side, not just used for Bruce Almighty, but one of my favorite holiday movies, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, when Kevin McAllister is throwing bricks down at the Sticky Bandits. It's from these rooftops over here, right? They mostly shot on location in New York City for Home Alone 2, but for that specific moment, they filmed, right out here. It's also the scene where Harry and Marv are climbing down the rope, dipped with kerosene, right, and they fall all the way down to the floor. Again, an environment where we have total control, so we can do those kind of crazy stunts over and over and over again, right? But yeah, back up to your screens, you can see Jim Carrey on a more decorated street. So yeah, we'll bring in some more cars, some more trees, anything the production calls for. Right now, we kind of have a blank canvas, is like what we like to call it. But yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Oh, you're done now.
That's all I got, yes. B-E-A-U. Indeed. From our small town brownstone street feel to the large scale streets of New York, New York. Also seen as the streets of downtown LA from movies like Transformers with Michael Bay. A turn of the century Brooklyn, New York was designed here for Captain America, the first Avenger, when out here. Up ahead on your left-hand side, this empty marquee for the theater, the Lyric Theater. That was used for the theater site where Mary Jane was in The Importance of Being Earnest, and Peter Parker's running late for the show, right? But on your right-hand side, that black and gold exterior, that was used as a cafe for Spider-Man 2, where Peter Parker and Mary Jane are having themselves a date, rudely interrupted by Doc Ock throwing a taxi cab into that window, right? And what I love is those scenes in the same movie take place all the way across town from one another on the island of Manhattan, but in reality, they were filmed right across the street from each other. How cool is that? But from our concrete jungle of the metropolitan city street sets, we're going up the hill towards the lush jungles of One Skull Island, direct from Peter Jackson's 2005 film adaptation of King Kong. And who better to lead the way than the award-winning director himself, Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. And to me, Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. And it's great to have you along for the ride. We're about to return to Skull Island.
That's right, friends. And just a heads up, it can get a little bumpy out there on Skull Island, so hold on to all your loved ones. And by loved ones, we of course mean your cell phones. We don't want anyone dropping. Skull Island, friends. Local temperatures of balmy 85 degrees, and local residents are, oh, they're hungry. They're hungry! They're Now check this out up on your screens here as we exit out. In fact, take a look on either side of the tram as you exit out. You got the screens here that are 40 feet tall, 180 feet wide, making up for a thrilling Skull Island adventure. And it was brought to us, this thrilling adventure, by those folks over at Weta Effects, a New Zealand-based digital effects company. And if you don't know Weta Effects by name, you certainly know them by reputation. They brought the world of Pandora to life for James Cameron's Avatar films, won Oscars for their work in movies like Life of Pi, Disney's The Jungle Book, The Hobbit trilogy, The Lord of the Rings trilogy. And back up to your screens, you can see they brought to life in the tram car. None of them were real. Don't worry, they're all digitally made up. But they were modeled after the very real friends and family of the Weta Effects artists that worked on King Kong 360 3D back there. How cool is that? And yet, once that tram car makes an appearance on screen, it becomes known as a picture car. Picture car is any vehicle you see on screen, bring your characters from point A to point B, right? And over here to your left-hand side, yeah, our city street sets once more, right? From a different angle, and hey, from this angle, you've got completely different locations, right? From one angle to the other, you can make it look like entirely different cities from all around the world, right here next to one another, if you really wanted to, right? But going back to your picture cars, right? Plenty of picture cars driving down this road here for your Fast and Furious movies, and there are even giant Pinto cars falling from the sky, crash landing into the ground. Okay, some of you look at me like I'm crazy or something. No, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Any of you seen the movie The Blues Brothers before?
When the Pinto fell, and you saw it land and make this big hole in the street, that was on the back lot. We dropped.
That's right. And it looks like they're filming a little bit today. It looks like there's craft services over there on your left-hand side. That's the table where you get your snacks in between takes, so I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, calm down. Southern California, get this all the time. Okay. Oh, what's that noise? Movies and TV shows. Movies like Beverly Hills Cop 3 with Eddie Murphy utilized that set. Not necessarily all those disaster special effects, but in fact, if you want to see the day, but don't you worry, we took care of those shark problems, right? And Mayor Vaughn has personally installed a police intern out there, an Amity police intern named Tomas. He's out there somewhere, right? Oh, look right there. There's Tomas right now in a shark fin costume, doing a little undercover work. That's how you do it, friends. You get into the mind of the enemy, right? Wait, there's Tomas by the police folks. And there's Tomas everywhere! Okay, yeah, Mario, we should probably get out of here, friend. Hi. Look, everyone calm down, relax, eyes on me. I understand Tomas is no mas, but we're gonna be okay, alright? We got the best driver in the biz. Why are you stopping? This is not a sightseeing tour, dude. This is an extraction mission. Can we get this thing some gas? Give it some gas, man! Whoa! Alright, too much gas, too much gas! Alright, This is good though. Sharks are famously afraid of fire. Jaws! Look, Jaws 2! Look, Jaws 3! Look, Jaws the Revenge. At that time, it was personal. Well, put your fins together, everyone, for Hollywood's hardest working shark. You got Bruce the shark. Does this routine hundreds of times a day, reliably so. The same cannot be said for that pesky mechanical shark they used on the set of Jaws. What was supposed to be a 50-day shooting schedule stretched out into an over 100-day shooting schedule. First day of filming, they put the mechanical shark at the top of the Atlantic Ocean. They yell, action! By the time they yell, cut! That shark is at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Sunk to the bottom, never to be seen again. But it's all thanks to editor Verna Fields for the movie Jaws, who brought it all together, right? She took perspective shots of the shark, of it swimming through the water to the dangling legs, and edited them masterfully into the final film. Her idea was sometimes the things that you don't see that are the scariest. So let's show off more of the shark's perspective. And hey, you can't argue with the end results. Neither can Verna Fields. She would go on to win an Oscar for her editing work in Jaws. But from wildlife to wild weather, welcome to our Old Mexico set where we got a special weather effects demonstration lined up for y'all. We got strategically placed speakers that are gonna pump out thunder sound effects. We got strobe lights to give us our lightning. And in just a moment, we're gonna add in the most crucial elements for a rainstorm, the rain. But here in sunny Southern California, when Mother Nature needs to take a well-deserved break, yeah, I got a few tricks up our sleeves to bring the weather to the movies. We got our rain brought to us by the letter S. S4 sprinklers, placed up above, overhead, pushing out a heavy water flow. Pushing that water straight up into the air, and then you let gravity take care of the rest. Give that nice natural flow when you see it on camera. We also use some unique lighting in front of and behind the water in order to really make it pop when you see it on screen. And speaking of pop star Lady Gaga, she filmed her Judas music video back in 2011, right over there in the middle of that road. Get this, with a giant flash flood water effect that came roaring down the hill. We're talking thousands of gallons of water. It had to be at least, right? It looked really, really cool. Yeah, kind of like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They told me they only ran the flood on Mondays. Happy Monday. And of course, you know it, you love it. It's our flash flood water effect, folks. Our oldest effect on the studio tour, our most green-friendly effect. All that water you saw dropped from the top, set down to the bottom, and recycled right back to the top, ready for the next studio tour. And perhaps our most famous effect. Check this out from Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti, Frankie Muniz, and Amanda Bynes. Our flash flood effect in effect.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
From Old Mexico to the Old West. 6 points to be exact. Name 6 points after the 6 distinct Western streets that were built right next door to each other back during the silent filmmaking era. That way they could film 6 separate Western movies all at the same time. Literally produced hundreds of Western movies back in the early operating years of Universal. Kind of our bread and butter at the time, right? And get this, guests like yourselves are welcome to come sit in bleacher seats on top of some of these buildings and watch movie making for yourself. Cheer for the heroes, boo for the villains, right? But of course, this is during the silent filmmaking era. Once movies become known as talkies and they introduce sound to the pictures, well, it's all quiet on set, right? Unless, of course, you're a director like Quentin Tarantino out here filming Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Leonardo DiCaprio, Julia Butters, Timothy Olyphant, Brad Pitt. You've also got Steven Spielberg filming Amistad out here along these streets. You've got Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey as actors in the movie The Color Purple, and a couple of Disney projects filmed out here. You've got 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea with Kirk Douglas. This is the coastal town of San Francisco for the start of that adventure. And you've also got Saving Mr. Banks, the Australian outback during some flashback sequences with Colin your screen. How cool? This is also the neighborhood where Ted and his Thunder Buddy for life, John, call home. The Ace Hardware House is the brown house on your left-hand side with the A-frames. Featured in many of the Ace Hardware commercials. This is also Candy Cane Lane in the Amazon Prime holiday film Candy Cane Lane, starring Eddie Murphy and Tracy Ellis Ross. And of course, as I mentioned, this is where our most recent TV show for our Peacock streaming service, The Burbs, starring Keke Palmer and Jack Whitehall, was filmed.
Welcome to Ashfield Place, the Safest town in America. So, what's the deal with that Victorian house?
Hey, I've been there.
Been whispers of murder. Which one of us is the murderer? So are we gonna go in?
Do white ladies love salads? Hell yeah, we're going in.
Yeah, for months they took up those streets over there in the middle of the road, right? You want to make it look like you're in the middle of nowhere. Now let's say you're stranded in the middle of nowhere. Well, hey, no worries. Grab a picture card, drive on out. Check it out, an original glamour tram from the original opening of our 1964 studio tour. On your right-hand side, we have Magnum PI's Ferrari and some cars from the Back to the Future film series. Some from the past, like this Ford convertible, and some from the near-distant future of 2015. Up ahead on your left-hand side, do we have prehistoric cars? We yabba-dabba do. Those are the Flintstones cars. You're going to see them in just a moment. Fiberglass exteriors, golf cart bodies, making them very lightweight, easy to move around the set, right? But to show off us how some of these picture cars are used in movies and TV shows, specifically our glamour tram. Check this out on your screens. Again, played this at the start of our tour, but so much cooler now with some extra context, right? From the nude bond, there's the original glamour tram that you just saw in real life up ahead. And of course, we got some Whovillian cars up ahead on your right-hand side. From How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And on your left-hand side, we're going to have some Transformers. Autobot Bumblebee right next to Decepticon Cruiser Barricade. Just goes to show you your favorite on-screen enemies in real life. Hey, they can be the best of friends. But does anyone know what a boy's best friend is? His mother. And around the corner, our favorite small family establishment, run by a mother and son team, slashing prices right down the center. The showers are to die for. There's always 12 cabins and 12 vacancies. Welcome to the Bates Motel. Scene from the 1960s franchise, Psycho. And speaking of psychos, there's Norman Bates himself. A little busy right now, but in just a moment he'll come out and tell you all about this lovely spa package they got going on here at the Bates Motel. Looking for last-minute hotel accommodations? Look no further. Park right next to that 1957 Ford sedan driven by Marion Craig. Oh, don't worry, that's just part of the spa package. That's a full-body plastic shower tarp wrap. Maybe put the cameras down. Pretend like we weren't here, right? Don't want to draw any attention to ourselves. Hey, Mario, maybe we should get going. Oh, Norman Bates? Whoa, first time I'm seeing you in the last 30 seconds. Want to get your pen out for autographs? Whoa, that's not a pen. No. As long as the music doesn't play, we should be fine. Oh, no. Those iconic strings. He's gaining power. Wait, Norman, you just stay down there, all right? In fact, friends, we're going to get Norman back. How? We're going to go tell on him. We're going to tell on him to his mother. We got the original Psycho house coming up ahead on your left-hand side. Take a look front, top left window. You might see Mother herself looking down at her little entrepreneur from up above.
Whoa, Catastrophe.
Now, Mother's house, it looks great, better than ever. Although the resale value on Mother's house might be going down because the neighborhood next door, it already has. Friends, welcome to our favorite practical set here on the Universal Backlot. One of the most spectacular, that's for sure. Scene from Steven Spielberg's sci-fi epic War of the Worlds. Check it out. That's a real 747 plane you're seeing on your left-hand side. It was retired and then it was found in a plane graveyard. Put on a flatbed truck from the Mojave Desert, driven all the way out here to our Universal Backlot, and they sliced it up into the pieces you see here today. It took them a couple of months to construct this behemoth of a set. They filmed on it for a few weeks, and all that you see of it in the final film is a few short minutes.
The airplane suicide set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven
first had to sit down and talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right? It's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Now you're going to see Tom Cruise carrying Dakota Fanning in his arms. Now Dakota Fanning, her character in the movie, obviously it's the first time she's seen all this devastation. But Dakota Fanning, the actor, also the first time she's seen all this devastation. They specifically kept her and the actors away from the set while they were building it. That way they could capture genuine reactions when seeing it for the first time. They knew that wide-eyed amazement could easily be translated into wide-eyed terror. And that's exactly how they played the scene in the final product.
Right, okay. Come close.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
«Война миров». Классный фильм, кстати.
Now, for 5 years after War of the Worlds wrapped up, Universal and Paramount Pictures and all the respective production companies, they came to an agreement that we were allowed to keep this set here for the studio tour. But for the first 5 years after the fact, we weren't allowed to let any other projects film out here. Movies, TV shows, commercials, photo shoots, nothing filmed out here for 5 years. Why? Well, they wanted to give audiences enough time to properly associate this set with War of the Worlds and with nothing else, right? You know, all the hard work that went into building the set, they wanted credit to go where credit was due, right? But come 2010, plenty of stuff filmed out here. The very first thing to film out here after War of the Worlds was America's Next Top Model, actually. They had themselves a zombie photo shoot out here, right? We've had music videos like Nicki Minaj's Fly music video to film out here. If you have any fans of TV shows like Community with Joel McHale, right? There's an episode with a Habitat for Humanity gone wrong. Well, hey, that's the Habitat for Humanity gone wrong. Plenty of insurance commercials have filmed out here for some reason. And during our Halloween season, this is actually a walkthrough area for our guests, all of our guests, right? We have actors waiting in the wings to jump out at you, scare you, scream right in your face, all the way till 2 o'clock in the morning. Everyone loves it, especially the real-life residents that live there at the top of the hill over there on the left-hand side. They love it, right? Yeah, those are real houses there at the top of the hill. We're right here at the edge of the Universal property. But hey, if this is your backyard view, that's a pretty decent trade-off in my opinion, right? People are having fun till 2 in the morning during Halloween, who cares, right? Have fun. And hey, speaking of spooky fun, right? From one alien disaster to another, my favorite movie of 2022 has gotta be Jordan Peele's Nope, N-O-P-E. And here to lead the way through these actual film news sets, Jordan Peele, Academy Award-winning screenwriter. Take it away.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky G. Parker. Over there, look into the winking room and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret.
Come on though, it's just a movie, right?
Welcome to the world of No.
Well, lucky for y'all, like I said, favorite movie of 2022, so I know exactly what to do in a situation like this. You hear all these noises, the trick is to not look up. If you look up, you're dead. 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 Do it. Double dead. I'm waiting for the third one. No. Rules of 3, comedy, right? But friends, what you just experienced was a wonderful crash course in effective sound design, and really Nope as a film is a wonderful. Off to the right of Warner Brothers, that lone building looks like a cheese grater. That's the ABC Tower right next to the Disney backlot. And if you look hard enough, blue and gold low to the ground by those foothills, you might see the large, right? So why don't we recreate that a little bit here, friends? We're just about to come to a full and complete stop. We're gonna open those train gates on your left-hand side. Please watch your step, and if you slip, hit your head, watch your language, friends. There are children present, all right? Be sure to gather up all your personal belongings, and like I said, instead of walking off the tram, let's boogie on off the tram. Friends, one of my favorite top 40 is just for you. There we go. Car one's like, please let us out, please, please. Don't worry. Oh. All right, everyone, watch your step. Enjoy the rest of your day here at the entertainment capital of LA, Universal Studios, Hollywood.
Они их тестят, наверное.
Короткий круг, но он интересный.
Jurassic World's most powerful creatures.
Safe zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Claire Deer. Please remain calm. We have assets out of containment and help is on the way. In the meantime, please.
A security team is deployed. They will get you safe.
Owen Brady, the Indominus Rex is safe. Please remain in the boat and stay calm. Asset control units are on their way.
Oh, shit.
As you go towards the station, please raise your arms. Everyone else that will raise automatically. Exit to your right.
Что, как тебе это аттракцион?
Я последний один не обосрался.
Свободное падение.
Черные вообще приколисты. Что-то не громко, наши громче были. Пойдем.
Bien de go.
And then the world.
Если, блядь, сколько я в этот Nintendo гонял?
Звуки такие, да?
Звуки детства.
Флэшбэки. Вау, ты прикольно. Смотри, монетки он крутится.
Как-то можно на второй этаж пройти.
50 минут ждать. Ну как это, какого фильм-то? Корейский фильм-то, как он назывался-то? Игра кальмара. Вот мы здесь же, где они были. Как в сказку попала, а?
Грибов нажрался.
Грибов нажрался. Как будто скорость прибавилась, да? Как будто быстрее идем, говорю.
Чуть-чуть получше.
О, волосатик с нами. О, вот это вот прикольно. Где-то я такое видел. Поворачивай лево-право. Собирать монетки, что ли?
We have Courage, a fierce, fast-moving infiltration specialist on this project.
I mean, they never sent me back to duty before, but I guess we kind of have that in common. My orders will be to safely take the Allspark from Nest and follow an extraction route out of the city.
Да.
Это BMW, кстати.
Да? О, они еще гудят, смотри. Вот, я все спрашивал, что это за это разноцветное. Это миньоны, оказывается, были.
Мулен Руж. Вот это. А миньоны вон там.
А я Мулен Руж тоже не был, значит. Там тоже, наверное, опять что-то садишься и едешь, да?
Нет, это просто...
Тематическое, да?
Покупаешь хуйню всякую, Мулен Руж, ну. Вот, Illumination, это миньоны.
Так мы точно можем здесь пройти?
Ну, мы просто сейчас до туда зайдем, ты просто... Я тебе показываю, мы сейчас туда уйдем.
Пойдем налево все.
Да.
Что, не вижу?
И вот здесь, вот видишь, эти дом, я тоже здесь еще был. Эти собаки против кошек.
А, Minions. Village bikes.